This may be my favorite thing I've ever cooked. Polenta is just a fancy way to say you're cooking yellow grits. I have a whole food, plant-based meal here that's steeped in Southern culinary traditions. Stick around and watch. We got some bubbles coming up in our pot. I always like to use stainless steel when I'm doing grits so that I can use a whisk and whisk these in. We do not want lumps. So I got a cup going into 3.5 cups of water. I'm gonna make sure it's good and whisked in. We're gonna cover, let that simmer under cover for about 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, now we have the Holy Trinity and the Pope going in the pan. All right, now we're gonna add our seasoning. We have half a teaspoon of thyme and sage, half a teaspoon each, I should say. All right, and here we have fennel seeds. I'll show you what we're gonna do with it. All right, if you buy ground fennel, it loses its flavor. So all you're gonna do is lay your knife, press down, and you can feel them crack. Getting very aromatic. All right, so that was about a teaspoon that I cracked. We're gonna throw that into our pan. But we're not done yet. Have an 8-ounce package of baby portobellos. Now we have some pecan halves. We're gonna put about that many in. We're just gonna cook all this together, keeping it stirred until everything starts to get tender. We'll bring you back in a little bit. Onions and peppers and mushrooms looking pretty good here. We're almost done. We're gonna cut the heat way down on this, and we're gonna add hot sauce, or whatever your preference is. I grew up with Texas Pete in the refrigerator, so that's what I kind of lean towards, but I like a lot of them. Frank's is good, Chahula's is good. Maybe a little more dash. So probably about 2 tablespoons in there. Give that a little mix. All right, let's go check on our grits. We're just prepping the collards here. I've already washed them. And this is how I normally like to do mine. I like to cut out the big stem in the middle and just give myself 2 halves of the leaf. I've cooked it stem on and stem off. The stem can be a little tough sometimes, so sometimes I just don't want to deal with it. Then I'm going to cut across the leaf and into our steamer basket. We're going to steam these with a good head of steam in the pot for probably about 6 minutes, and they'll be good and tender. All right, it's been 20 minutes. Our grits have been simmering under cover. All right, now we're gonna go for a cheesy, creamy finish. We have half a cup of nutritional yeast, half a cup of my homemade oat milk, and I've added a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in here as well. A little bit of garlic powder, and it don't count unless you have black pepper in there. Now we're gonna mix all this up. Okay, now that we got it mixed up, we're gonna put the cover back on here. Keep it warm until our collards get finished up in the steamer. Our collards got done steaming. Now we're gonna make our plate. Start with our creamy polenta. Our onion, pepper, mushroom, pecan mix. Don't worry about making too much of this because this is a great base that works with other types of dishes. You can put this in a wrap and eat it. All right, we're going to top it off with our good fresh steamed collards. And there you go. And grab a fork. Always forget to have the fork ready. I want to get in here, make sure I get a bit of everything. This may be my favorite thing I've ever cooked. Catch us next time.